Let's go through the process of setting up an RTMP stream. When you click on the RTMP option, you'll see several fields that need to be filled out. The first step is to give your RTMP stream a name. This can be anything that helps you identify the stream. Next, decide if this will be a shared source, meaning it's accessible to everyone, or a private one for your use only. You'll notice 3 fields that are grayed out at first. These will be enabled later in the process, so don't worry about them just yet. To proceed, you'll need to check a few boxes. The first option is Use as Growing Live. If you skip this, your stream will only work with the CuttingRoom Live Studio or module, and you won't be able to edit the live feed directly in the editor. We include this option because directly integrating live feeds into the editor requires constant processing, which is more expensive. So, for a 24/7 channel that you are likely to only grab a clip from once in a while, disabling this will be more cost-effective. Next, you'll want to set the time zone. This ensures that we display the correct time for the live in the players. You can either use the pre-configured shortcuts, or if the stream has an embedded time zone that doesn't match, you can override it by checking the Override Time Zone box. If you want to integrate your own electronic program guide, or EPG, we also support that. If you're using GraceNote, you'll need to enter the API key, image endpoint, and station ID. Once you've filled in all the necessary information, click Save to save the RTMP configuration. After saving, when you revisit the RTMP settings, you'll see some additional technical options. The first thing you'll notice is the status, which will show as stopped. This means the ingest point isn't currently active. You control when it starts and stops, which is important because running it incurs costs. When it's active, hardware is engaged to receive live signals. Now you can select the endpoint size. We offer 4 different sizes, and the price scales based on the frame rate and resolution. For most streams, micro size is sufficient, but larger sizes are available if needed. The DNS-based ingest point is a server URL used to send a live stream or video from a chosen encoder to CuttingRoom. The DNS URL is a static link that remains the same even when you restart the stream. Copy this URL into your encoder, but notice that you also have to enter a streaming key. The streaming key is a unique identifier that works like a password, allowing your live stream encoder to connect securely to CuttingRoom. It's typically required during the setup of a live stream. Simply copy the streaming key into your encoder, and you're ready to start streaming. Remember to start the live stream in CuttingRoom before initiating the stream from your encoder. Press Start, then open your editor. You'll see a video camera icon. Click on it. If everything is set up correctly, the stream should be up and running quickly and you can start editing. Typically, your ingest point will be ready to receive a stream within about 40 seconds. When it is ready, you can start your encoder. If the status shows as running, but the editor displays no signal, this means the stream is active, but no video signals are being received. If you're not receiving any stream, even after having waited for some seconds. First, check the encoder and ensure all settings are configured correctly. If the encoder still cannot connect after verifying settings, try switching from a DNS-based server URL to an IP-based server URL. This can help resolve issues caused by excessive DNS caching in certain networks. Note that when using an IP-based server URL, you will need to update the server URL in the encoder each time you start a stream ingest, as the IP-based server URL will change. The advantage of using DNS is that it always remains the same. Once your encoder starts with the right settings, your live stream will begin to appear. The stream status will change to Live, and you'll be able to see your live inside CuttingRoom and start editing from it.